What's up everybody, Jason Page here, and welcome back to another light painting video. In this video, I'm going to show you how I created this image right here. First and foremost, if you are a subscriber to the channel, welcome back. If you're new here, on this channel we talk all about light painting photography. So if you're into night photography, long exposure photography, creativity in general, please do consider subscribing to the channel. And you can hit the little bell notification to know when we put out a new video. 2021, we're going to be putting out a ton of new content, so please do consider subscribing. The tools that I used were the white light pen attached via the universal connector to one of Frank's custom-made flashlights. Frank, you can find him at Light Excursion on Instagram. I'll put a link down below so you can find Frank and his custom-made flashlights. I really like these lights. They have a momentary on-off switch right on the top, and the ergonomics of them is different from most other lights, but I really like it. I like the way it feels in your hand. The other tool that I use is the white color hood, again with the universal connector attached to Frank's custom-made flashlight. The settings that I used for this image were ISO 100 f8 shooting on bulb mode. The total exposure time for this was 522 seconds. It is quite a long exposure. The camera that I used is the Canon 6D Mark II along with the Sigma 24-105 lens. And I also used a wire shutter release to start the exposure. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the exposure now. Settings are ISO 100 f8 shooting on bulb mode. The first tool that I'm using is the white color hood attached via the universal connector to one of Frank's lights. All I'm going to do here is go up and down each of the stripes. As you'll see, I'm holding the light at an angle rather than doing it straight on. And anytime you light something with texture or even landscape lighting, if you light at an angle, you'll get a much more dynamic image. If you just project the light straight on to something like this flag with a lot of texture or even landscape lighting, those images tend to look a bit flat. So I always try to do something at an angle to pick up the texture. Again, makes for a much better image, I think. As you'll see here now, I'm just lighting up the blue part and all the stars. The beauty of the hood is that it blocks the light source from being seen by the camera, so you don't have any of those unwanted light streaks in your image. The next tool that I'm using here is the white light pen, again with the universal connector attached to Frank's light. So I'm going through on each of the stripes and writing out "United we stand, divided we fall." I really do like the momentary on-off switch that Frank has here. It makes it very easy to write with light. As you might be able to tell here, I'm actually writing just as if I was writing with a pen or a pencil, except using light, and I'm pointing it towards the flag rather than pointing it at the camera. So the light that's being recorded by the camera is the light that is being traced out onto the flag itself. The good part about this is when you're doing light writing in this way, you can write normally just as you would on a piece of paper, and the camera will record it in the normal way. If I was pointing the light the other way towards the camera, I would have to write backwards for it to come out correct. One thing you want to really be conscious of, especially when you're light writing in this way, is that you are not blocking the light source from being seen by the camera. So you have to really watch your hand, your arm, and even your body positioning to make sure that you're not getting in the way of the camera being able to see the light source. I do want to talk a little bit about my personal message behind this image, and it doesn't have anything to do with any sort of political statement. It is much more of a human statement. One of the things that I live my life by is that you find what you look for. By that I mean, if you look for the negative in a situation or the bad in someone, you will absolutely find it. But on the flip side of that, if you look for the positive or the good in someone, you will absolutely find that as well. If we can just get our minds to really focus on looking for reasons to love and care about one another, you will be able to find those things in more people than you might think. Not to get too far down this rabbit hole, but my grandfather had a great impact on me growing up. And one of the very first lessons that he taught me was that everyone deserves respect. It doesn't matter your political beliefs, it doesn't matter your religious beliefs, it doesn't matter where you came from, it doesn't matter how much money you have. We are all created equal and everyone deserves respect. All right, I'm not going to bore you guys with any more of my philosophical mumbo jumbo, but I'll get back to what you care about, and that is the creation of this image. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up so you don't have to watch me continue to write this out. The total exposure time on this image was 522 seconds, and I hope you like it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give me the thumbs up down below. And if you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comments section and I will try to answer anything that I can. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. And as always, thank you very much for watching. And until the next video, get out there and get creative.